Kier Starmer, the main idiot of the Labour Party, has just decided to pull forward and recognize the Palestinian state, which I'm sure is going to bring so much peace to the Middle East. But we have this clip from Trump and him giving a press briefing together. Let's watch this shit. I'm Tall the Traveling Clat, your favorite Zionist prince.
If you feel so strongly about officially recognizing Palestine for statehood, why are you waiting for President Trump to leave the country? Why can't you just do it right now? And isn't there a risk in rewarding Hamas with that?
Well, let me be really clear about Hamas. They're a terrorist organization
Fucking idiot.
who can have no part in any future governance in Palestine. And what happened on October the 2nd was the worst attack since...
Bro, I love Trump. I don't agree with everything he does, but this guy's a fucking monkey. I love, okay, don't, calm down, all right? Calm down. I call myself a monkey too. It's not a slur. He just acts like a baboon sometimes. It's really funny. It's so out of pocket.
Who can have no part in any future governance in
this.
Palestine. And what happened on October the 7th was the worst attack
Trump,
since the Holocaust. We have extended family in Israel. I understand firsthand the psychological impact that had across Israel. So I know exactly where I stand in relation to Hamas. Hamas, of course, don't want a two-state solution. They don't want peace. They don't want a ceasefire. I'm very clear where I stand on Hamas. Okay. On the question of recognition, I made my position clear at the end of July as to the timing, which has got nothing to do with this state visit, and I've discussed it with the President, as you would expect amongst two leaders who respect each other and like each other and want to bring about a better solution in the best way that we can. Thank you so much. Can I go back then to Robert at ITV?
Robert Peston, ITV. Mr. President, you uniquely, you alone in the whole world, have the power to persuade Prime Minister Netanyahu to stop the demolition of Gaza City, to stop the starvation of Palestine, and to stop the killing of civilians. If not now, when will you exercise that power to tell him to stop?
Sure.
And then for both of you on...
But you do understand about October 7th.
You do understand. So believe me, I understand.
One of the worst days in the history of humanity. What happened, I have seen the tapes. Babies that are 4 months old and just chopped up to pieces. And you've seen the tapes and I've seen the tapes. You're a professional and so am I. And people forget about October 7th. I can't forget about it. So I want it to end, but I want the hostages back. I don't want the hostages used as human shields, which is what Hamas is threatening to do.
But as soon as they're back, that's the moment you will tell Netanyahu
well,
to stop.
It would certainly help, but I have to have the hostages back. And I don't want them back piecemeal, as I said before. I want them back.
And on a separate issue, free speech, your Vice President, Vance, said that free speech is under attack in the UK. Do you agree with him? And Prime Minister, we saw the dismissal of a very well-known chat show host in America last night, Mr. Kimmel. Is free speech more under attack in Britain or America?
Well, Jimmy Kimmel was fired because he had bad ratings more than anything else, and he said a horrible thing about a great gentleman known as Charlie Kirk. And Jimmy Kimmel is not a talented person. He had very bad ratings, and they should have fired him a long time ago.
Agreed.
So, you
agreed with our president.
Free speech or not, he was fired for lack of talent. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, firstly, on the question of Charlie Kirk, can I just express how shocking that is, I think, to everybody who believes in free speech and in democracy. It sent shockwaves through the world. And I know that he was a friend of the president, and I reached out straight away to the president because I understood how impactful it'd be on him and his family.
Is anyone else grossed out a little bit by Kier Starmer? He grosses me out a little bit. He makes me feel a little bit like and this is not a comparison to his whiteness or his white skin. I just get the feeling of an expired jar of mayonnaise when he's talking. I don't know how else to channel it. It just feels a little bit like an expired jar of mayonnaise. And again, nothing to do with his skin color.
Be absolutely clear about that. Whatever our political views, it is shocking and is to be condemned. On free speech, not much to add to the answer I gave earlier. This country's had free speech for a very, very long time.
Then why the fuck are you arresting people in their houses for Facebook posts, you fucking bitch? Why the hell are you doing that? Why do we keep seeing reports of you arresting people in their houses for sharing stuff on Facebook? What's wrong with you, sir? Sir, what is wrong? Sir, what the fuck is wrong with you, sir? Why are you acting like a fucking cunt? Why are you acting like a fucking cunt? I want to show you guys a video real quick that I just made about this situation with Kier's, Kier? Is it Kier's or Kier? Honestly, I don't give a fuck. Kier's Morgan is what I'm going to call him. Who cares? Who cares? It's not like his fucking name carries any weight. I want to show you guys a video I just made about him and his recognition of a beautiful Palestinian state. Let's all watch this together, guys.
I state clearly, as Prime Minister of this great country, that the United Kingdom formally recognises the state of Palestine.
Kier Starmer, sincerely. Nobody gives a f***.
I state clearly,
Guys, I'm on my I don't give a fuck kind of shit. You know, I'm at that level. I don't care anymore. Like, bro, everyone wants to kill me. I don't care. I don't give a fuck anymore. I really don't care. I know I get emails from people like, stop saying the word retarded. Stop saying the word fucking. I don't care. Do you understand? People want to kill me. Can you understand that people want to kill me for just talking to a camera? I never served in the army. I'm not a soldier. I'm a journalist who just talks about my opinion. I'm not a journalist. I would never call myself a journalist. I'm a fucking YouTuber who speaks to a camera. People want to kill me for talking. I don't care. There's nothing to care about anymore. The fucking Prime Minister of the United Kingdom just said, you know what? My wife's Jewish. My kids are Jewish. We have extended family in Israel, but I condemn you guys to more death. How's that? I don't give a fuck. Think I care? You think anybody in my family tomorrow we sit down for Rosh Hashanah? Tomorrow's the Jewish New Year. That's our gift from Kier Starmer from the UK, Australia, and Canada. I know it's not the people of these countries. I know overwhelmingly you guys don't support this, but that's from the governance of our countries. Tomorrow evening, as all the Jews sit down to celebrate one of the most important days of the Jewish year, we just got celebrated with, here's a death sentence on a platter. A bunch of your future men are going to die because we decided to make a decision to recognize the state of Palestine. We'll bring that into existence, and the state of Palestine will attack you, and we'll start a war. There is no framework for a peaceful Palestinian state. Palestinians don't want a peaceful Palestinian state. How the fuck, Kier Starmer, when you get out of office in 5 years, how the fuck are you going to enforce this? You don't care. You just care about appeasing Muhammad Hijab on the streets of London because you're a pussy ass bitch. I don't care anymore. It's really it's harder to care day after day, week after week, when you see the decisions by the leaders around the world who truly don't give a fuck about the lives of every ethnic minority in this region. They just want to appease the Arab supremacists of the region. We're left here kind of saying like, all right, well then fuck you. I mean, do you think lives in Gaza are going to get better now that you recognize the state of Palestine? No. Everyone in the Israeli government said, we reject. Citizens of Israel said, we reject. So, do you think the war is going to get better? You just took all the soldiers that are fighting in Gaza and gave them extra ammo to be more angry. You just gave them an extra reason to cause more destruction. Sorry, there's also emotions involved in this. We're not just fucking robots. We're people. You want to recognize the state of Palestine? What have you done for the Palestinians? How has this made the situation better? I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you so much. If you believe in my content and want to support me, just know your help is needed. There's a bunch of great ways to support me, being PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or joining my Patreon community down below. Patreon is the best way to support my channel, and you'll get a bunch of cool perks depending on what tier you join. Another great way to support me is by buying my merchandise on thetravelingclat.com. I regularly drop new merch designs like this beautiful hat or this amazing shirt, where you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. I also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so much for your support.